Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So this reading is going to be all about your beauty through your lover's eyes. We're going to see what does this person think, feel and appreciate about you. We have 4 piles from the left to right. Pause if you need a little longer. Pick the one which calls your name the most. And I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello pile number 1. If we choose the labradorite, this will be your reading on how does this person see you, what is their opinion of you, your beauty through their eyes. We have the card of 9 of Wands. I think what this person has seen and appreciated about you, Amira has begun to appreciate about you, is your resilience. You could be someone that has been through a lot, perhaps traumatizing experiences, things that are like a lot of not subsequent, consequent experiences that can make or break a person. It's like a lot of things have happened to you. This could also be a friend. I'm hearing as of now. This person could be Taurus or Cancer or Aquarius. Yeah, see a lot of blocks and pathways. Your beauty through your lover's eyes is one of resilience, a person with character and grit. Gossip. You've shared your experiences with this person, is what I am picking up over here. I think this person has a lot of respect for you as an individual. It's like I'm hearing self-made. This person could know that you're a psychic. There's a lot of chatter. I don't know if you have the same friend group or something like that. It's possible that this person talks about you. We have answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You could be someone that travels a lot as well. There is a lot of psychic energy over here. It's like I don't know if people like hate on you or you've got people that from the past that talk about you quite often. You know, I'm just generally picking up on that. And if this is someone that is part of that group, I think they get to hear about you often. This person, I don't think they like to indulge themselves into gossip. I feel like this is a very observant person. You are a very stable force in their life or just generally in other people's life. And that's why I feel a sense of calm, but also like observing what is the energy that I am interacting with or engaging in. And that's why I feel like you've dealt with such difficult things, 9 of Pentacles, that all of this small talk and gossip and all this nonsense, it doesn't phase you because you've been through like more difficult things in life. With Justice, Libra, you could be quite the fashionable person. They love your dressing sense, things that you do with your hair. Face card, top notch. I'm hearing 9 out of 10. We have the hair as well. You could have wavy hair or you're growing your hair out. This person thinks of you as someone that has a very good balance of masculine and feminine energy. I can see how the energy is picking up now. It was very scattered before. They like to see you in jeans. I'm hearing jeans. About reverse. Reverse. Ten of Cups. You've had a rough childhood, and you could seem a bit non-committal because of that. I don't think that this is the type of, you seem like someone, I'm going to be very honest, okay? Like a very, very worn out individual. Um, and it's like you are very hurt in life. But despite that, mm, there's this how do we express this? But beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. This person doesn't see you as someone that is like, they don't throw a pity party for you. They see resilience in you. And I am picking up that most of you are gonna be women watching this, but it could be for men as well. It's just they see the grit, that you have. Not much that I can say about it. I feel very scattered. I'm sorry, pile number one. I don't know if I'm giving my best in this reading. Wow, why would I say that? Because whenever I do tarot, it's like very natural, and I feel like it's completely on the energy over here. So they might be seeing you as someone that is, struggling a bit in life right now. Again, it's like, you might be someone that wants to maybe be perfect all the time. I don't think that's entirely true. You are very realistic. The Gemini again is like about that duality. So you could be someone that is quite, mm, successful because of what you've been through. This has shaped you. For some of you, this is someone that you've dated. It could be an ex. Upright reverse. Reverse. Third chakra in reverse. Yeah, you come from a place where you have made a lot of mistakes in life. And it seems like you keep working on it. I think people around this person, or this person specifically, knows you since childhood or something, around teenage, or like they've known you for 2 3 years plus for some of you, and they feel like, bro, this person has really changed their life around. Like things have happened to them one after another, and there's something about these eyes that see everything. Like this person feels like you can see their good and bad, and you're quite indifferent to it. Like you don't let their bad days affect the way that you perceive them. Does that make sense? Because you have had your own bad days. So this is a very philosophical pile. It's, I'm not, I never have a linear approach to my readings, because if I realistically want to serve or deliver a reading, there's always going to be the yin and yang aspect. There's going to be dark and light. And I think that the more you grow up, you know that beauty is not in what's picture perfect. Beauty is like light gets in where the cracks are. This is the type of reading where I feel like, there's so much. If this is, excuse me, if this is a person that you've grown up with specifically, this one has seen you become this person uh, who has a very high moral compass, toxic masculinity. So yeah, I said the word indifferent, right? But this is the energy of you. Maybe this person has seen you reject or overcome experiences, or maybe this person knew that you struggle with your relationship with your father figure, so they kind of Yeah, it's like, oh, I feel so giddy. Oh, what is this? I feel like, I don't know if there are some people that send like quite a lot of evil vibe, or maybe like you've you do something that attracts a lot of energy. I'm getting that constantly in this reading. Water. Again, your emotional or your moral compass. Yeah, we have the source card. So you could be highly intuitive. Your moral compass is built by the experiences you've had, and I think that, what I'm gonna say is like your appearance or like you being beautiful is actually the least interesting thing about you. That's if this person sees you beyond, this person sees your aura, this person sees what you've conquered in life, this person sees you healing yourself, this person sees the grit that you have, the you'd make an amazing life partner. That's what they know. And your morale compass or morale compass is made by how much you've suffered, and that's why you're constantly thinking about how is it going to make the other person feel if this happened to them, or if I did that to them. There is a high level of empathy. Yeah, mature women, you're a mature person, and um you're gonna make a very good life partner for someone. I don't feel like this person thinks you're their person. That's what I keep feeling, because there is a level of putting you on a pedestal, but even if not putting you on a pedestal, like feeling like maybe you are a bit, there's a bit of incompatibility perhaps if this is a friend or someone like an ex. However, it could be true for a present partner as well, but for somebody, I don't know. You don't have to take every message for yourself. If it feels fitting, then take it. You know, how you can figure out if this is an incompatibility between the both of you is because you also have your reservations about this person as a partner. Four of Swords, you really do take time for yourself. You think about it. This is a lone wolf energy, and I'm hearing that you take pride in the fact that, you can sustain yourself. You can do things by yourself. You don't, it's like, I don't need no man type of an energy, but it's not like I'm overly masculine. I do feel like you're not, there's this energy of like seeing you as a very go-getter. It's not a very feminine vibe. This is again a balance of masculine and femininity. This is not a type of vibe where you just want the man to work. This is the type of energy where I want to work, and I'd appreciate for him to also add more to it. Or like, I work for myself, I work for a purpose. I don't work just for money, but I make money because I feel like I want to make money. This is like that type of feminine energy. Your commitment is being tested. So they also think, and know, I'm hearing specifically, they know you're not just gonna go for like anybody in your life. You are someone that has very strong standards for a relationship partner. I think that they do think that they are a bit unrealistic, but I'd say that don't take that seriously, because sometimes people project their limitations. I think you are a person in their perspective, they might feel insecure to match up to, yogini of 285 hertz, number 14. Yogini of 285 hertz. Changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. There is a very big emphasis on this whole childhood friend or friendship aspect. I don't know if this person knows you from before or they've known that you've left people behind, or it's like significant inner healing is taking place. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. It's like, in their point of view, I'm hearing more from spirit. Your commitment is being tested is also signifying something. Pile number one, that in the moment is requiring for you to indulge more in meditation and 4D, connect yourself more with spirituality. It seems like off lately things have been a bit pressing on the 3D body and the mind. So it's about recognizing yourself, reminding yourself, and restoring spiritual energy in a sense, because you're transmuting a lot. So, energy cannot be destroyed, right? It can be only transmuted. So, I feel like in this sense, uh, there is something about this person. Again, I feel like they're telling you, they're saying, this person is saying, I don't know if their 5G self or something like that. This does seem like an X, I don't know. There's like a concerned energy for you. Like, I feel like because of how much maybe spiritual things that you go through, this person tends to get a bit worried. Like, everything seems good on social media, but they still think about, the things that you used to struggle with if you've not shared them off recently. There's a genuine concern on this person's end. Sometimes there is a bit of a savior complex. Like, I don't think this is a bad person. I think this is a more convenience type person. That's where there could be incompatibility, because you want somebody that shows up even when it's inconvenient, and this one seems a bit like, I'll do things, not right now. It's like, I don't want to do it right now. It's a bit lazy, Eight of Swords energy. So the way they perceive you is, there's like this hyperfixation on your resilience. In their point of view, you are showing up more as the masculine energy, if I'm not gonna lie. They might be a bit laid back, and that is not wrong. I just think that they're not your person then. Women naturally are put in their feminine when they're with the right man somewhere. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They I don't know when did this become about their insecurities in them, but it is being called out, so I'm gonna flow with the energy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is an insecurity, a very tangible insecurity. So they might feel like they're not good enough to provide for you, which I don't think is far from the truth. There is something like, either they're on their stepping stones or building blocks, or it could be a limiting belief, fear of success, because the type of things that they need to do to attain this success, they're scared to leave their old life behind. The King of Cups, yeah, this person does have feelings for you and sees you as a mature person yourself. We have Cancerian energy. I think that your beauty also lies in this unattainability. You are a beautiful fantasy for this person, which is at comfort, because a fantasy is something you don't have to work hard to achieve, in a sense, to make reality. You live through it. You know a fantasy, just thinking about it. Perseverance, I said that it's about your perseverance that makes you beautiful. Childhood wounds, they like the fact that somewhere they can save you. It brings their masculinity online. Disrespectful, what is that for? This person is dismissive of their own, I think, ambitions and goals. Soul contract, they feel some kind of way about you, like a connection that exists over here. Hyper independence, they could also, again, I'm telling you, this person is more attracted to your get, go get, no, go-getter energy. It's a bit more masculine where they don't have to go into their masculine energy, breaking free from your inner child. They could know that you're into therapy, past pain, so they could know that you're healing from a past relationship. And psychic communication, yeah, I felt like you are the psychic over here. I'm gonna put out a few channel messages from my self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. You're so beautiful. I love your face, body, mind, and soul. I need to slow down. Everything is changing so fast within me and around me. Despite the challenges, I still want to be with you. I like that you're bougie. You take no shit, do no harm. Alright, so pile number one, this was your reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I really hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button. Subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number two. If you chose the clear quartz, this will be a reading on your beauty through your lover's eyes. So there's something very strong about boundaries that I'm picking up. You may have a different design of life for yourself. You may be someone that is thinking differently about yourself at whichever age you are. You could be 23 or you could be 33 as well. You could be 21. You are someone, personally speaking, who has endured a lot in your childhood. So I'm hearing that your family or your cousins, I know this is like a bit off track, but I'm gonna channel it. I feel like your family or your cousins are not like you. I don't know who this message is for. And when people don't understand something that exists, they are going to judge. And when they do, I hope you give yourself the liberty to tell them to shut up. That's honestly what I'm channeling. Like, just shut up. If you don't understand something, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all for somebody else's life's choices. You don't understand where they come from, and they don't have to explain you why they're doing what they want to do. So I feel like this is maybe your lover sees you as someone that is very bold about their choices, also about their clothing choices, your fashion. There's a lot of gold and silver and blues, reds, sparkly colors that go very well with your wheatish skin tone. For somebody, it's like a very bronzy skin tone that I'm seeing, like a caramel color. Expect powerful change. This person is someone that may have seen you go through quite a big change in your life, especially a physical glow up. This person may have also known that your childhood was very difficult. I'm hearing this song which is quite viral right now. Love looks good on you. We have Sun of 417 hearts. 16 could be somebody's date of birth. You have what it takes. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power and spiritual wisdom you can tap into, find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know you are enough. Expect an affirming yes from the universe. I feel like, I don't know, if you know me, I will never give you a linear answer to anything. And I feel guided to talk about certain things that are coming through in this reading, apart from just how this person views you. Mm, you need to give yourself permission to cuss people out, pile number two, because I think that your inner child just wants to be free. Um, there's something about your teenage child that is trying to recover or relive these moments or in this specific age, redeem itself from maybe the amount of stress and trauma response it used to have. So it kind of feels like you are looking for a way or an outlet right now, which is something that other people you have intrapersonal relationships with, family, friends, siblings, um, and I wonder if a lot of women around you, specifically people your age, are kind of envious of the amount of freedom you are giving yourself. That's what is making me a bit furious inside, because I think you are giving yourself the freedom to choose what you want to do instead of what society has probably told these people to do. And I think that's why these people are so pressed and they judge you, because they didn't allow themselves to do that. So it could be that, let's give you a very lame example. It's not very lame, I guess it's very common. Um, these are the same people that chose to go for a 9 to 5 when they themselves are envious of people that are content creators. Let's just say that. They never had the guts to exactly put themselves out there, so now they judge people that do. And because you're close to them, they judge that because they wish they had started back then. So I think they're bothered by your light. And this specific person that I am picking up has a push and pull relationship with you as well. The lover that you're asking about. Now we open this card. Six of Cups. This could be a soulmate. This could be a karmic connection. This could be whatever you'd like or understand it to be in your life. I think this is someone that admires you, but time to time also feels jealous because you have certain qualities that, they didn't let themselves have. People are envious of people that just are out there going for the things that nobody exceptionally told them that no, you shouldn't. It's just they don't have the guts to do it because they know the amount of courage it's gonna take. So this level of underestimated energy actually comes from a place of projection, right? um and I think that your beauty is still there because they're admiring you for what you're able to do that they're not able to do in their own life. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, High Priestess, Six of Cups in reverse. You are a very big reflection. And this pile, it keeps calling me back to Eight of Pentacles. This pile keeps Nine of Pentacles. This pile keeps calling me back to the family affiliated energies as well. You could be someone that still has that energy in your auric sphere, and that's why I'm picking up on that. You are scared. It's like I feel like the beauty that this person is not even aware of is that how much you do things despite feeling scared of it. I think that this person sees you as someone that is completely able to just go out there and do what they feel like doing. But I think that in hindsight, you are still scared of what people think of you and think and want to, and my god, you are still scared of the opposition that you still feel energetically, you know push and pull. I'm telling you, this person has a push and pull dynamic with you. Sometimes they're very proud of you because they look up to you because they feel good about themselves. Sometimes they don't because they're stuck in a fear of something about in their life, guilt, win over. This could be someone that has shown you this from time to time, or this could be someone that hasn't been always in your corner. This could be an ex, yeah, because I feel like you're not in a relationship with this person. For a lot of you, I don't think you are in a relationship with this person. Mature woman. Something smells funny. I'm picking up on something that's like fungus. Like, oh, I don't know if this person is 100% like appreciative of who you are. I'm gonna be very honest, because of their push and pull dynamic. Um, it's also possible that this, again, it brings me back to the same question, same channeling. This person could be jealous of you. We have mature man in reverse. Wow. And we have fair male in reverse. They could be a bit, on the darker complexion. I did pick up on wheat complexion. You are someone that probably goes out a lot, hang out a lot, likes. They've noticed one thing about you, that over these years you've developed a great sense of emotional support in your own life. Something about the connector with the high society, it's reminding me of something like this person can see you leveling up. See, you might not be there yet, but they could see you as becoming this like very uh, I'm gonna say like top 1% type of like a very flamboyant, luxurious life. Like they think that this is what you're manifesting for your. This just doesn't seem like someone that's in your inner circle. I'm just gonna put it out there. So I'm not gonna break the flow of what I really feel as a reader. Because now I'm getting closer to it, and I feel like a lot of it are projected ideas of your beauty, which could be accurate because they might know you from the past or over the years. And I think they see you as someone that could relatively be or is climbing um, the success ladder in terms of lifestyle as someone that would go in a high society. So like someone that like likes fine dining and all of that, like experience, and yeah, like that European lifestyle in Italy. And they feel like, even if you're not there yet, and for some of you you could be, but even if you're not there yet, this person can see you as someone aiming for that lifestyle. You could already be like that. King of Wands in reverse. I think when they think about you in a realistic manner, this person may be someone that doesn't really know you in the present moment, who you are. This seems like they're not in your inner circle, and I think because they don't know about this version of you that they have a little bit of information about, I think they tend to go back to the version that they knew, which was scared before. And I think that a lot of people, pile number two, go back to this version of you that used to be scared and insecure, because somewhere you're Spirit is saying, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, because these people preyed on you when you were younger, when you were not in your full power, when you were not embracing your divine masculine, your divine feminine energy. They can see you winning in life somewhere because you're prioritizing yourself, and that's the beauty that in perspective, this is like your lovers. There are quite a lot of them, and I'm not even talking about just platonic lovers. People in your family, all these people do notice the way you're like zoop, you are elevating in life. That's what they're noticing. Ten of Swords. You had to take a lot of bullets for this, and they may or may not be aware of it, but this lover, especially of yours, does know about this. And I'm picking up on siblings. I don't know why do I keep picking up on that, or like family members. I think it's because they don't know another version of you, so they keep thinking about the previous one. Yeah. Judgment is also like the divine works in such mysterious ways where these people underestimated you or thought of you in some different way. I feel like friends and family, it's like the divine is correcting these. This is a very powerful reading, because it's somewhere saying that God will take a nobody and put them in front of everybody and make somebody out of them. And that is the testimony, or what you call the real testimony, or defines God's grace, because it's not going to be defined by what by men, I mean mankind, thinks of what and who is worthy of all of these riches in life. And these people may not really know exactly what you're made of, but your energy, you've worked so hard. I'm picking up from spirit. Endless nights cried to make this version of yourself. All of this push and pull that you've had within yourself, knowing that you want to be respected more, but you're not getting all of that. There's something about the Three of Swords. Yeah, there's something about the changes that now this lover and other people in your life are noticing. And it's a lot coming through these physical changes at first, but physical could also be like physical appearance and also your lifestyle changing. And they're going to be watching, because they have no option but to watch and assess and reassess their behavior, their attitude, their boundaries towards you. It's like these people are gonna have to see you grow in life. You are someone that is surrendering yourself to the flow of divine, and I think that is the reason why Chariot in reverse, it brings out these road blockages that they did not process for themselves. So um another example, if you're someone that has your own business, it could be growing right now. It's no longer a small business or small idea anymore. It's something that's materializing. Even if it's not paying profits right now, it's growing. These people know that you're going to get it where you want to get it. It's like you don't see it in the process because you're in the process, but other people can see the amount of grind, the hustle that you're putting into it, that is going to give you the results, because it's based off your relentlessness. And I think that this specific lover, now that we're talking about the lover, I think that the lover can also see it. Whoever this person is on your mind. Someday, I'm hearing from spirit, it's gonna skyrocket. Someday, it's gonna get bigger than what you've wanted. Someday, it's gonna be bigger and exponentially bigger than what you've thought of it. So it's not going to be exactly what you thought of it, but it's going to be bigger, and it's going to spread out in areas you didn't think of it. It's going to diversify. Whatever your genre, your niche, your interest, your category, your business, whatever it is, it's going to multiply. It's going to spread out, and it's going to go in ways in which you did not know that it's going to go in those ways. But these people, I don't think they're invited, or I guess I'm gonna say invited to see your vision. And I think fire. I really want to say that it's not just about them, right? I feel like the more you're gonna evolve in life, the more that creativity is gonna allow itself to be expressed, because of the inner child healing and all of these barriers that we have. We tend to grow up with the trauma and the concepts of the society as other people's stories, their system and their lifestyles. And the more that we do healing, we start defining our own system and our stories, and we start operating off those. And I feel like this specific person is really seeing you rewrite your story in ways in which sometimes it does make them envious, because you are getting ahead. Or they just felt comfortable with you being damaged. I'm gonna say that, okay? new perspective, distance, duality. They're seeing the silver lining in your struggles now. And I'm hearing that they don't have to know about your struggles. So their temptation and their sexual frustration does arise when they look at you growing. I think it induces some sort of, I'm gonna say, kinks, subconscious kinks, divine feminine, understanding, introspective, and receptive. Wow, this is that energy of the top one. It's like they can see that you're gonna attract all that you want, and you are very persistent person just because of the grit that you have, because you are connected to the consciousness, the whole one consciousness, the whole consciousness, and that allows you to grind so hard. Nine of Wands, resilience. I'm hearing bitch better have my money. I think a lot of it is about what they perceive as physical prosperity. Justice in reverse. They think it's unfair you're getting all of that. They don't know the amount of grind you've put in it. They just don't know. And that's what I keep hearing, that they should not know. I feel like there are generational patterns or intense healing that is added to this because of the eclipse energy that fuels this, and they might think that you're not putting effort, but I think you're putting more effort into your yin. You're putting more effort into the stories, programming them, and that is very difficult. It takes everything from you. It takes your physical, mental, spiritual energy. Sometimes you don't even know that you're so physically tired because you're going through warfare, and there's so many things that you go crazy and ballistic, and it's like a lesson after lesson. So trust me, I know that people think that there's not much effort that's going into what's the word, effortlessly attracting it because I'm in my divine feminine energy. Well, hey, you don't know what it takes to bring out your divine feminine energy, and then there's the masculine energy as well. So I think that there's a lot that has been going into you becoming this person that the divine doesn't want these people to actually know. I'm gonna say how much is going into this. I do feel the need to shed some light upon the physical attributes that this person may be attracted to. I don't know why I keep saying may or may not. It's like I should be saying that this person is attracted to, but I keep saying may. May and March and April could be prominent. We have the star in reverse. I think they're still quite possessive just thinking about the fact that you may be seeing someone. Again, I said may. They don't like the idea of it. There's a lot about the ideas and assumptions. I don't think they have that access to you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this possessiveness on this person's end. Still, I heard somebody say still. I mean, yeah, still. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person could be a Scorpio. This person could be a Taurus. Or this person could be a Leo. This person could be an Aries. So they have quite a lot of fiery energy and fixed sign energy as well. We have the Page of Swords. Silhouette of the body, and I'm seeing a lot about the arms and the upper body that's over here, but I think overall your whole body. And off lately, if you've been dressing a lot more feminine, that's also noticeable, like in heels and longer hair and messy hair and skirts, and it's going more towards the feminine side. And I think that the more you're healing, you're more able to express yourself as a girly girl. But I feel like there is also masculine aspects about your personality that are seamlessly blending into this feminine aesthetic, I'd say. I don't know, there is an inclination towards feminine clothing and like wearing heels and drinks, and somebody's a coffee enthusiastic. I mean, who is not? I don't know. Majority of people do really like coffee, like me. There's something very cutthroat about you now as well that this person can energetically feel. It's like you don't have to really say a lot, but it's just your demeanor that says like, I don't really care. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, but I don't really care. Three of Swords. It's like I like to watch you leave. That's what I'm hearing. And there is this very witchy vibe. I don't know if this person, for some of you, and if you had this question before, excuse me, have they got readings done on you? Yes, but only if you had this suspicion. Otherwise, no. It's like they want to please you. They have this kink about pleasing you, even if they're in another relationship. That's what I'm hearing. They kind of do want to please you. You're always like a source of muse, or in this person on pedestal that they want to get validation from. We have the King of Swords in reverse. There's just something about your words that this person includes in your beauty. You could be a writer, you could be someone that's a very good orator or a singer, something with words. What you say has a lot of weight, and if it's not any of that, it's just the things that you tell this person, Seven of Pentacles, which weigh a lot on their mind. And there's specifically something about the hair that's like doing things for them. Your beauty through this person's eyes, I feel like hair is quite prominent. Okay, so pile number 2, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icons. Whenever I upload next, let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you choose the sardonyx, this will be a reading on your beauty through your lover's eyes. The Hanged Man, Piscean energy. So this could definitely talk about the pouty lips, the big eyes, small nose, round face, like the fish. So I feel like definitely there's a fixation on the face. I just heard face palette. So I don't know. You kind of had a very baddie facial features. Like you kind of have like this. I guess I'd say that your facial features fit very well in the beauty standards. As much as I hate stating that, I can't deny the existence of it. Even though beauty is enhancing your own features, it could also be possible that from this person's perspective, you do a very well job at taking care of yourself. 9 of Wands, habits. You take care of yourself and it shows. Something about crochet is what I am picking up. Yeah, see, there is some sort of symbolicism of crochet. I'm hearing higher consciousness and lower consciousness. This person seems to be in love or in awe. It depends on, the type of involvement you have. But this person seems to be in awe or in love with your softness. I feel like majority of women are going to pick this pile. And there's just something so serene, so feminine, genuinely like feminine. You could be a singer, something about your voice. You've got a great sense of humor. For this person, you are the package. That's what I'm picking up. I feel very calm and grounded in this energy. I'm also hearing that I only got eyes for you. Wallflower and young female in reverse. So, one of the few things that they know about you, very certainly, is the fact that you are someone that is not satisfied with the options in front of them. And I strongly feel that they have a feeling that they're also not exactly up to par somewhere. This person may know subconsciously that they don't completely match up due to their own limiting beliefs. So it's a possibility that this is someone that may align with your may align with your level of EQ. So they have some sort of understanding. I feel like you both are somewhere vibrational match. I'm hearing that. And I think that still you are someone that's probably quite ambitious or always growing. And oh, you know about roses? Roses are so beautiful, but they also have their thorns. And this person finds it challenging, or they find the challenge of how protective you are very attractive in a sense. Like they're aware that, you withhold yourself and your beauty, and how perhaps expansive and passionate and sexually active or involving or like enchanting you can be, because you are aware of how men perhaps pursue good looking women, or what the lower side of it is capable. It's like you don't want to attract the wrong type of attention towards yourself. There's something about your legs that this person really finds attractive, in hair. You might have short hair. They see you as very different person who definitely is bored with the mundane. So whatever mundane is to your age group. So like if you're in the 20s, if there's a lot of like, alcohol, drugs and you're partying and everything, they think that's boring for you. This woman is sitting in some sort of place where there's a lot of like dancing is what I'm feeling with this figure. And she's not enjoying it. But she seems more happy when she's like out in the nature or something. And she seems like she's very different, like she thinks outside of the box. You could be a man. This is overburdened. So I think they find your hyper independence, or I guess I'm just gonna say independence, very attractive, because with the amount of feminine energy that I'm picking up, it is open to receiving. And we did have the card of choices, which tells me that it's not like you're being unrealistically picky. It's just you know what you want, and you don't want somebody that has an empty well. You could also be someone that takes a lot of time to recharge yourself, and you could have a very fun way or a very exquisite way to make money. For some of you, you're an antique jeweler, jeweler. So we have realizations, epiphanies, awakening, eye opening. You are a very, you make people, you just make people think. You make people think a lot about what they're doing in life, compatibility. They could think that you're compatible with them. They could also like the fact that you respect them. So it doesn't have to be that you're readily available to date them, but your approach is very, respectable. It's nice, it's kind. These days people lack basic decency. It could be that you're very communicative as well. You're a bit hidden with that. It's like they have to kind of poke you to get that out of you. Um if I had to really describe this energy, your beauty is quite a lot about the Venus energy that I'm sniffing and feeling, aphrodisiac. Um, wow. Give and take, priority making efforts, deepen the bond. And we have triangle, true love. You want an honest connection and you're not negotiating. That's why, in this person's perspective, you are a high value woman or a man, whoever you are. You're not willing to negotiate what you want. And this person has more respect for you because you're not budging, but you don't have a mean streak to it. I think that they know that you're hurt. Every rose has its own thorns, but it's like they know that you, it's not even about that you have this for good reason. No, this is coming from a place of self assurity and self discovery that this is what I really want. And there's no discussion. Like, I don't pick up a sassy energy. I just feel someone that's very silent with this confidence. Like, if somebody says them that I can't do this or they're acting funny, this specific person, and that's you, would be like, okay, I wish you the best in life. Like, that's the type of peace you embody. Even if it's bothering you, I think you're not gonna purposely try to diss the other person off. Um there's like this softness to you. Like, I don't want to ghost you. I'll just tell you this is like a very self-assured person, or someone that's, I'm gonna say, who's worked hard to become calm and make peace with their own imperfections. And you've probably worked a lot on your emotional needs and shame around it, perhaps. What does standing reveal? Reflect. Yes, the hangman. You're a very smart person, an emotionally equipped person. Work. What is mine for the doing? It's like you're not gonna take over the other person's work. You're not gonna start doing what the other person, you're not good, you are very sure in those boundaries. So this involves a lot of trauma healing, right? For somebody to know, like, mm, I have this boundary, or like, I have understood what I am supposed to do for myself and bring in a relationship, but I'm not supposed to do the other person's work and teach them how to give me what I need. So, this is what I feel that your person is aware of, that you're looking for an equal, and that's probably one of the reasons, spirits like, not probably, that is one of the reasons you stand apart from other women to this person. Um, Simply because, yeah, what is standing reveal? Because you're not doing much, you're just being yourself, you're just being your pretty self. You're not doing much about it. Temperance. You're patient, and you know why you're patient? I think this person has maybe met Sagittarius. This person maybe has met people that, kind of chased this person a lot, and you could have seen that when people are not so sure in who they are, they kind of have this desperation that you can pick up. You're not desperate, you're just like, hey. And I think sometimes the temperament kind of tends to get through, the cracks of it. Like, they know when you're maybe getting a bit annoyed, and you're getting a bit like, um you're getting a bit like finicky, or you just want to be pampered a bit. I don't know how well this person knows, but I think they know this about you, that you need a little bit of pampering, you need to be spoiled, and quality time is your uh, love language. Nine of Wands. It's like the lion needs to be fed from time to time. So sometimes you're gonna act up, in between, but then it's gonna be all okay. Page of Knight of Swords, and they're kind of fine doing that. Like, you're a very good looking person as well. Um, I'm hearing like a cherry on top. I'm a cherry on top. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. You put people in their place. It's not like you don't have a feisty side. You're a very interesting, complex person in the best possible manner. Simply because it comes in this very soft spoken, very good looking package as well. That's what I'm channeling from this person's end. We have blocked. But they do feel somewhere like they're not completely on your level, which may be the result of why they tend to hold back. Honesty. I'm hearing an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's like I'm gonna say that sometimes, and I'm sorry for the choice of words. I can't think of anything better. It's like you need mental and emotional maintenance from time to time. Like you're gonna be fine most of the time, but then there's gonna be that one time during the week or 2 weeks or something like that where you're gonna start getting a little, I don't know, insecure or chaotic, if I'm saying that honestly. It's like, I don't know if you come from like a very, yeah, the word eye opening and reward is coming out. I don't know if you could be very big on your work, whatever you do, your work ethic is very sexy, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so I was saying that you could come from like some sort of severe childhood trauma where your parents or like your environment, people used to fight a lot. So you're still settling into the security and the boredom, quote unquote, of peace. But I think it's if it's not that, it's just like sometimes like your shadow is a part of you, and you've done tremendous work. But sometimes we also sometimes not even sometimes like we do a lot of healing when we're with a secure partner, like the right person for us. And I'm not saying about the one, but the kind of right person that understands us. So I feel like sometimes you get insecure, or your insecurities, like whatever is still there within you, it surfaces, and this person has to console you with it. Four of Cups. I think that they find it a bit difficult to understand you when you're like that, because maybe you like have a silent treatment. Nine of Cups. Oh my god, this person really likes you. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. I think they doubt their ability to fulfill you in some shape or form, which is a tangible aspect. So I don't know if it's physical, if it's financial, something about it. Maybe they're still building blocks in their life. Moon, yeah. I think a part of them is very feels complexed. Maybe in terms of finances, or the way in which they know that there are other aspects of your life that they want to match up to. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, so pile number three. This was your reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more with the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number four. If you chose the yellow agate, this will be a reading on your beauty through your lover's eyes. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Wow. You're a very intellectually stimulating person. This person, or whoever this man is what I'm hearing specifically, absolutely enjoys picking your brain, talking to you. Wow, see, I didn't shuffle the deck, but Queen of Swords is already there with the Temperance, which is about these philosophical, deep, flowy conversations. It's like this person can have very effortless conversations with you. The conversation keeps going. Justice Libra. So there's something about your equality, there's something about the way you're able to see the perspective of both the genders. So this means that if you're a woman, it's not just that you're focused on your own problems, but you're able to perceive the um, problems that maybe the other gender also goes through. It's like you're very comforting, you have a lot of empathy, you think like a human before you think with all basic, I guess, compartmentalization and just me. You have this very selfless, empathetic personality, and I feel like you could be an old soul, you could be a shaman. There's something about this person knowing what all of this means. They could themselves be quite spiritual. Um, well, claiming spirituality and embodying, I don't even know what that means. Like embodying spirituality, I don't even know. If I could narrow it down, you get my concept, right? What I'm trying to say. It's like claiming spirituality is like a lot of people, information is available abundantly out there. That's kind of like claiming spirituality. Oh, I know what this means and that means. I'm an old soul, yeah. But really embodying the concepts of what true spiritual nature or going and flow with your soul is a complete different story. So I don't even have to explain that over here, but I wanted to explain it in terms of what this person might be like. For a lot of you, I do pick up on an energy of someone who's dipped their toes, but there is a mix of people that actually claim spirituality. You're claiming something as like it's very trendy. Oh, self love bandwagon, like everybody's on this trend these days, right? And they're always holding other people accountable, never hold themselves accountable. This person really likes that you hold yourself accountable. That's real justice, that's real sexy to this person. And I mean the word sexy because you're dealing with a sapiosexual yourself, because you are one. And I think that with the amount of cerebral energy I have over here, it's just words can do everything, but it's your demeanor, it's the way you are, it's the way you think, it gets them going. It's like enough to get them like, you know, imagine things while self-pleasuring. It's the way you talk. You have no idea how seductive of a quality that is to this person. You could be someone that has had difficult relationships with their parents, specifically their father, and you could have shared about your past, and they know how hurt you have been, but it doesn't even show. It's like you tell people when you've healed from it or substantially healed from it, and then you share your story, and those people kind of get in the feels of it. Like, I'm picking up on your friends as well. Sometimes you might self isolate, but I feel like you're integrating that part of you that self isolates out of like a trauma response. But sometimes I feel like majority of you know when to do what, and you need solitude. It's not self isolation. So most of you are inclined towards solitude. This person would actually love to contribute something to your life, like just as an emotional support. Make a conversation, flirt, hang out, interested. So I'm telling you, this person is very interested in you. They like when you text them out of nowhere. Um, they like when you share your problems with them, not because like they have hidden motives or they like hearing you suffer. I just think this is the person. This person wants to be an emotional support. I don't know why, but it would turn them on dating. I think they have very strong romantic feelings for you. You know what I wanted to say? I think they have romantic feelings for you, but I said very strong romantic. So the intention is not to, just be physical, because I mean, hello, just look at the way you're riling them up. You really get them going some kind of way. You could be big on acupuncture, is what I'm hearing. Or like that cups kind of thing. I don't know what you call that, which I find very ugly to look at. We have new love, new person. You could be a new person, they're still getting to know you, but I just heard, I feel like I know you from somewhere. So you are a very grounded person and a very self-assured person, but I feel like more than self-assured, you seem someone that's like so rational but emotionally mature, like a stable person, but someone they can also have fun with. I'm seeing a whiteboard and some markers. I don't know why. A teacher, you could journal, you could self-reflect a lot. crack. What do I know without knowing why or how? Two things. You could be very intuitive, and secondly, they have certain understandings about you, like when you need your space not to bother you. You could be the type that they know that if you chase this person too much, they're going to run away even more. So they kind of have this feeling and understanding about you that nothing comes to you forced. So if you need your own time, they see you as a very independent person, almost to an extent, maybe a hyper independent person. And I think it would make them like maybe their love language is like trying to be there for people. This is a very masculine energy, someone that is healing. Definitely, I want to mention that, like they're moving more towards divine masculine energy, and they want to serve. Like their love language might be acts of service, which is exactly the thing that I see you running away from. That's why maybe there's some sort of like there's some sort of gimmick being played by the universe where I see like some puzzles fitting together, over here. And I think that they want to do the things that you find, I guess, kind of comfort in. When you want to be alone, they don't want to leave you alone to cope up with it alone. Does that make sense? Like, even though I'm calling it solitude, but there are some moments when you have a trauma response and you don't ask for help, or you've just been managing pretty well. Like, I don't even think I want to call it a trauma response again and again, but it just seems like you're doing well. I don't think that you have a difficulty in managing your emotions. Like, you wouldn't be so emotionally equipped if you didn't start somewhere, right? And I think that you do a very good job at it, time after time. They always hear something about like what's going on in your life, like maybe you're a generational pattern breaker or something like that, and they never think like you're too much or something, because I think this person is themselves available for their emotions. I think they're very attracted to your availability. This is like that healing pile where two people find each other once they get past the cringe stuff in their life. Does that make sense? Like, um, cringe is something that what's cringe? Cringe is something that we judge ourselves for. So whatever you used to judge yourself for somebody I'm seeing crying, for somebody I'm seeing like making the first move, for somebody I'm seeing like showing too much interest or like double texting the other person, there are these things that we find cringe. Five of Wands is talking about an internal struggle. They see you getting past your cringe in a sense. I think this person could be possibly thinking about you right in this moment, especially if they're a Taurus. We have the Justice in reverse now. So I feel like I'm being guided to notice what she's wearing. You could be quite the foodie person. You could have this very flowy aesthetic. Dresses, corsets. You could be heavier on the chest. Some of you could really like to like smoke up and get high. That's also something that maybe they like to do. She looks a bit displaced right now, so I feel like this being in reverse could talk about like, I guess they're very attracted to your stability. These are two emotionally mature people. That's what I'm picking up over here, and I feel like there's this quite this energy of you protecting what is yours, and even if it's that like protecting yourself and your journey and how far you've come, because it has taken you a lot. Like there's so many times you wanted to give up, and I don't think this card is specifically for what they think, but you, and they might not know how fiercely. They might have an awareness about it, or like an understanding, like what do I know without knowing. Because they're also healing, and if I'm calling them divine masculine, they're also intuitive. It's just their energy is how it's showing up. And I'm hearing for some of you, like they don't have to look like a divine masculine in order to be one. It's the energy that I'm talking about. And I think that you have thought about giving up so many times because of how unworthy you feel and so many limiting beliefs, because you're not just doing this work of like one generation, two generation, three generation. Like there's fifties and hundreds of generations involved in the work you're doing, especially in terms of unavailability and father issues. And I'm hearing workaholism, perhaps even alcoholism. Something about prostitution is also what I'm hearing. So we have type, pattern, unavailable, chase, push, and pull. So that's what I'm feeling like, this is like opening up, and um you're a 10 on 10 is what I'm hearing. You're a 10 on 10. You don't want to, you're not an unstable person. That's what they find very attractive. See, I barely have gotten to the physical aspect of it. You are a very beautiful person because Justice Libra energy is here. Your appearance is the least interesting thing about you. Who you are as a person is absolute top notch. Like I can tell that even without having to use this person's perspective, because that is what I am attracted to. It doesn't matter what your gender is. I would 100 on 100 befriend you because I feel like you have that charisma within you. Aura isn't something that's bought. You have that aura because you've worked on yourself. It's like diamond in the dust, diamond in, so much pressure. That's how diamonds are formed. And you have this aura because of the amount of pressure you've gone through. So I don't know where you are in life, but I'm very proud of you. I know that this is a very difficult thing to do. And it's not even about this person, but just from a fellow light worker to perhaps a light worker or whatever you call yourself. I don't call myself anything. I just thought of using the word light worker. I just know how difficult it can get, and this aura that you have, I'm not using that word just because it's trendy again. That's why I said, people are claiming spirituality these days. However, I think that your aura or this soul, like this vibrates from not just your solar plexus, the beliefs that you have about yourself, because of how much you've overcome. You have confidence because you're confident because you have actions that have backed that self belief in you. You know what I mean? You've had to show yourself again and again. You've done it so gracefully, and by gracefully I mean that even when you've fallen down, you've picked yourself back up. And that's what I feel is like giving up counts as. This person definitely sees your mental capacity, your grit, and that's why I feel like, because you don't need no man, that's why they want to do more. Reflection. That's why the Eight of Swords is the reverse, because they see you as some sort of like divine being, which you are, but it's like their ability to see you, recognize you, is just a reflection of who they are as well, right? No cap. So I think that this person, I just keep hearing the words, I recognize you from somewhere. I recognize you. So there's something like maybe from a past life, or maybe just fondness developing over here. Like, we get along different. Like, or I have a soft spot for you, or not even like a soft spot. I have this feeling about you, or like you really get me. It's like in a room full of people, I'd pick your brains. Like, obviously, I've noticed you, but I'd pick your brains. And you guys can really talk to each other about anything. Don't let your past hold you back. I think you guys share about what bothers you from a very, I heard the word chronological, so maybe you've been sharing things a lot about your past, or gradually as you've gotten closer to each other. But it kind of feels like both of you can just tell each other what's bothering the other person, hold space for it. Be very, uh, what's the word? Again, I keep hearing the word decency. It's quite lacking these days. Probably that's why. I just think that there is an emphasis on the way that you hold space and you're able to communicate. And I think this person as well. It's just a very adult like conversation that they, end up appreciating, excuse me, with you. There's a lot of comfort, freedom. Like, there's no judgment over here that, oh, you said that or you had that experience with this person in the past. Oh my God, like why were you with those many girls in the past? you know it's like it's fine. You can always do these little things for fun, or like have these questions, but it seems like the amount of work that you've done doesn't really seem to phase you if they've been with a lot of people. um Twin flame, spiritual alignment, effortless, karmic. Yeah, see, soulmate as well, like, and friendship and karma. So there is, I'm gonna say there is something that is indicating like karmic. Not that it's bad, I don't pick up on anything bad. Karmic can be something that we're also reaping the rewards of. Your friendship or your bond with this person is a good connection. It's like, new opportunity in your life, or it's very effortless. And I feel like your beauty is just how we do have an unknown person. It's not, karmic is not bad. That's what I'm trying to explain. Karma also comes back in good ways, right? And I feel like this person feels a sense of camaraderie with you. Like, this is my personal confidant, and I know that this specific information is not going anywhere. They trust you with what they feel, they trust this the sense of, I know you from somewhere, but there's also a sense of like, yeah, I trust this, person. I trust this person. That's the beauty that they see in you, because you're a secure person, you're a good person. That's what I'm hearing. They're saying you're a good person. This person feels like you're a good person. You're a mature woman. That's why. And the dating card is back up again. So this is the most, I'm gonna say, romantically influenced pile. If this person has not conveyed their feelings, confessed, you best believe they do have feelings or interest in. This is, I don't think, I feel like there's a possibility there. If this is a very newer connection, there are other people like they're talking to, but I'm really gonna tell you, you steal the limelight, because I mean, there's nobody else like you. This is something that's a bit like rare brewing up between the both of you. I'm going to tell you, just by looking at the energies, the synergy and the compatibility that I am picking up is one of rarity, due to the lack of, um I'm gonna say, devotion or dedication to just being, not exactly shadow work, but just being yourself. And I think authenticity is a very big factor over here that they very, very much enjoy. The Six of Cups over here, yeah. This is again a soulmate card. You might as well feel like a soulmate or from a soul tribe to this person. The devil, insane amount of chemistry due to that. There is an energy of self-pleasuring, which I did mention in the beginning. Like, they could literally sit and imagine things about you. Four of Wands in reverse, there is a fantasy involved, perhaps, of, subconscious kinks are related with twisted fantasies, and I think that the fantasy might be related with you, I guess, betraying them. I don't know. That is their own wound coming out due to the devil as well. It is showing some sort of lower fetish, right? And there are two people, or like this orgy in the back. So it does seem like they fear, maybe because they feel unworthy of you, the in some part of their consciousness, or just their shadow, which needs to be integrated. So I won't focus too much on it. We have the Page of Swords over here. I feel like there's like fascinating. This person could themselves be quite good looking or like quite shaped up. But there's like a lot of fascination towards everything about you. I'm seeing the feet and the ankle area that they really, really find attractive. Like, probably the feet then. Page of Cups. always waiting for your texts, always thinking about your texts. They could actually see themselves with you in a relationship or a long term relationship. But there's a bit of resistance. I think that they tell themselves they're gonna see where this goes. It's like the flow state, but with a little bit of like internal struggle or turbulence due to their own experiences. Again, I keep hearing don't focus on it too much. Enjoy. I feel like I don't even have to give you an advice, pile number 4, because you seem to be doing really well for yourself. I'm very proud of you. Observation. It's like they're collecting information on you, not in a sense where they're spying on you, but just like through what you say, the words that you use. I'm hearing that they notice the way you treat yourself, which makes them respect you because you respect yourself. And it's not like you're trying hard to be some sort of person that's like, being this way. It's just who you are, and that's when the inferiority kicks in because maybe they're still learning how to love themselves in those ways. Ooh, we have the Cupid and New Love and Divine Orchestration. Mm-hmm. You know what that means, right? It's just like they feel very fated and destined to meet and align with you. That's what I really feel. I don't think they're fully like in awareness or allowing themselves to accept that. Because I'm not going to say denial. I just think they're not allowing themselves to feel the full spectrum of their feelings. They're not even like downplaying. I think they're just like trying to push it away till the time they don't have to acknowledge maybe how much they really feel for you or how much they really like you as a person. There's a difference in like how they feel for you, but like how much they like you as a person. There's a big difference. So while number 4, this was your reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I really hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon. So whenever I upload next, let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye.